worry about it. So the old bull's
All right,
opening up you're opening up the clip with a cough. Poor everybody who's watching this back or starting from scratch is gonna cough right in their ear. So
I didn't have a
we should be
proper
live.
warning. All right.
We are Patriots post draft. Come on. I'm already fumbling the bag here with the improper renames.
And you're
Edit
on
video.
me. Are you kidding me?
I know.
I know the Bruins are ready tonight, and I am ready tonight.
Bruins
Are you ready tonight?
Elimination game. Send the Leafs home. Pre-game. So that is our the name of the game tonight is the Boston Bruins in their game against the Maple Leafs. Hopefully they can take care of business, Dad. Before we get into the moving pieces, and this is one of the things I love about these pre-games Bruins is that there's so much more to talk about. Dad, before we get into the actual facts of this stuff, what are your thoughts on this game? How do you feel going into it?
I feel great. Completely misjudged this series, obviously. I picked the Leafs in 6. Shame on me. I should have known better.
Boo.
Yep. Give me all the hate. I deserve it. I just thought at some point they're going to break through. Their offense, from a talent standpoint, is far superior to ours. But, again, I don't know why I just didn't go with the basics, which was defense, goaltending, forwards playing defense, back checking. They're still trash in that regard. They still make dumb mistakes. There's still stupid penalties. And, I don't know. The old bull just didn't think that one through. I'm glad to take the loss on this one. So it's definitely, series isn't over, but, it's not going to be Toronto in 6. So I feel great about tonight that we just beat them, spanked them twice on their home ice. And, I kind of wish this game was still in Toronto because I feel like they press more. The Maple Leafs when they're home in front of their home crowd. So they're probably going to be a little more relaxed tonight. But I don't know, Matt, some breaking news, players in and out. What do you got for us?
There's so much going on with this. So right now, biggest one, Austin Matthews. Even before we started this, I got bamboozled. There's been a lot going on social media saying Matthews is trying to play. Well, he is not playing tonight. So that's going to be some major changes to the lines for the Maple Leafs. And, they got Nylander back, lost Matthews. To be honest, Matthews is a playoff choker. Patented, he's like the king of that. So hopefully we can take advantage of him being out. And hopefully this really doesn't ignite the Leafs. So Matthews out. That means Bertuzzi, Domi, and Marner are going to be on the first line together. So you got Domi, it looks like moving to center between Marner and Bertuzzi. And then Nylander's moving off that third line. We talked about this last game, right? Nylander coming back. What's that going to mean for the bottom 6? Their bottom 6 just got a lot worse. Nylander's no longer in that bottom 6. We could hopefully get better defensive pairings on him. He's going to be with Tavares and Nyes. So big game for our bottom 6 here. So now in our bottom 6, go ahead, Dad.
Can we give Nick a little nickname to Mr. Ninja Matthews? Because let me tell you, he was in stealth invisible mode last game. We didn't touch on that. Did anybody notice Matthews last game? Or was he just like a ninja hiding in the shadows? Because I couldn't find him. So I'm glad he's out. I still because that guy can't erupt at any time. He is the best goal scorer in the league. I mean, the numbers don't lie, but hey, again, just more proof that we have these guys' numbers. So
all right. So
Patrick Ryan,
big one. So Patrick Ryan, right here. Thanks for tuning in, man. You came in, dropped some stuff on us with the NFL. We appreciate you jump starting us, giving us some content early. So he's got the take. Brazeau's in there. So I just Googled it again.
Wow.
So Brazeau's in there. NBC Sports Boston does not have this accurate. So the fourth line for NBC Sports Boston is Beecher, Boquist, and Pat Maroon. I don't know who the healthy scratch is on that, but it sounds like Brazeau's going to slot in there with Maroon.
I would think it's Boquist would probably be out because Beecher's a center. He's been winning faceoffs. So it's got to be Beecher, Brazeau, and Maroon is the fourth line.
All right. So thanks for that breaking news there, Patrick. Thanks for reaffirming. We're really excited to have him. We've been clamoring for him. My dad called for him a couple games ago because Maroon just really wasn't looking like it was. It looked like the wheels falling off, and my dad wanted to see him. So, Dad, How do you feel, Dad? Now that's confirmed. What are your thoughts?
I mean, if I had my way, it'd be Maroon sitting. I've liked the way Boquist has played. That dude flies. But man, I tell you what, that's going to be officially the largest line in the NHL.
Yeah,
Brazeau and Maroon, the big rig and I don't know what you call Brazeau. Like he's just a truck himself. So I mean, I'm hoping that line isn't like just a little too slow. You know, hoping they can bang around some guys and catch up to some guys and they're not getting skated around. So we'll see. But, you know, I'm excited, though, to see that. Brazeau, man, he was a force. You know, he was like a really poor man's Cam Neely, because I don't want to get crazy, right? I don't even want to call him a poor man's Cam Neely.
I can't believe you're doing that.
Really, like super poor Cam Neely. I mean, the way he was just parking in front of the net, scoring goals left and right for that little, you know, for that 2.5 week stretch. So I'm excited about that. Thank you for that breaking news, Patrick. He's also dropping. Oh, wait. What's he doing? Patrick Ryan's trying to break some more news here, but I don't know.
All right. Well, here
we go.
Yep. So Patrick Ryan, I appreciate that. So it's Maroon, Boquist, just like you said, Dad, and Brazeau. So that's huge. And hopefully they can really, come out. I think Brazeau is going to come out pretty hot. I think so. What I read was from The Athletic before the podcast is that Brazeau was actually on the Leafs farm team, and they deemed him to be too slow, not good enough. So, I mean, my dad's always said you shouldn't need, any reason to get up more so than the fact that you're in the playoffs, right? But hopefully he's really flying out there. He really did pop off the screen throughout the end of the regular season. So we're definitely looking forward to that. And so we'll move on. Third line, JVR, Frederick, and Heinen. I don't think that's any changes. The top three lines seem static, and it seems like they were from last game. JVR, Frederick, Heinen. JVR came up with a huge goal after all those, that 4-on-3 we were dealing with, 4-on-4 and everything. And then we got Marchand, Coyle, Geeky, and then DeBrusk, Zacha, and Pastrnak. So they keeping DeBrusk up there with Pastrnak and Zacha. Really hoping Zacha can come through this game and get us a goal for himself. I don't know. I know he hasn't scored a goal as a Bruin. I don't know if he's ever scored a playoff goal. I have to double check that. But
that's a good question. And Patrick's saying that Boquist is in and not Beecher. It's a little bit of a surprise to me. Beecher's been one of our better face-off guys, and I feel like he's more of a natural center. But all right, I guess Boquist is faster than Beecher, so you got to put some speed on that line, I guess.
Yeah, so Zacha's actually never had a playoff goal. He only had 5 playoff games with New Jersey in 2017 with 0 points. And then for us, he had 6 assists last year, 2 assists this year. Come on, Zacha. Come on.
Listen, when I called him the invisible man last year, I wasn't lying. People forget that. Zacha just poof, like a magician's assistant, just disappeared in the playoffs. It was infuriating. So, I mean, he's had that one good pass, that one really nice pass to pass.
World class. Yeah.
Have we seen anything else? I mean, I don't know.
No.
Coyle's been good. That third line's been good. Thank goodness for that, man. And thank God Marchand all of a sudden woke up, because, he wasn't playing great in that one goal in, what was it, game 3, man? That just launched him from there. And, the little ball of hate is back. I love that.
Yep. No, I'm super excited for this. And then other big breaking news is they are going to Wall, WOLL, for the Maple Leafs. Samsonov has obviously, fallen from grace, and really he sucked for the most part. I think anything that wasn't easy for him, he really didn't make happen. And my dad, I know you got some thoughts on Wall, especially with what he showed us towards the end of the last game. Dad, what are your thoughts of this change?
I don't like this move from our standpoint. I wanted them to keep Samsonov in. That guy is a nervous wreck. Wall came in for that one period, and he was a very steadying effect. I'm not saying he was the second coming of Brodeur or Hasek, but he looked a lot more sound to me than kind of floppy Samsonov. So hopefully this doesn't turn the tide. And one thing about playoff hockey is a hot goalie can change everything.
Everything. I mean, we're seeing it with Swayman.
Everything. Yeah. So, hopefully they don't catch a little bit of that magic and, lightning in a bottle there. Hopefully we get one early on them, rattle them. That would be nice. I can tell you that.
I'm just glad that this podcast doesn't go on much longer, because my dad has already name dropped Cam Neely in reference to our fourth liner. Name dropping Brodeur for the Leafs backup goalie Wall. So I don't know how many other. So my buddy Andrew here saving us. Bruins 3-0. Leafs flop over under the Garden crowd. Hopefully the Bruins don't flop over the Garden crowd because, like my dad said, it'd be nice if we could play all of our games in Toronto because it seems like we really get up for those games. Now, the only thing I'll say about that 3-0 is games like these, if we're up 3-0, don't be surprised if this game's not 6-0 because elimination games in hockey really tend to open up towards the end. We saw it last night with the Lightning and Panthers. That game I think finished like 6-1, but in the third period it was kind of tight. And once it became clear that Lightning had to just, our season's over, either we do something miraculous or not, the goals could really start racking up for us. So hopefully we can put some pressure on Wall. If we can get an early goal on Wall, I know early goal in the playoffs is a lot to ask on any goalie, but anything we can do to give Wall a bit of lack of confidence is going to be huge for us.
Absolutely. They say in hockey, the 2-goal lead's the worst lead. Screw that. Give me the 2-goal lead any day of the week. I will take that. Especially in playoff hockey, it's just, I like I said, even games, most important. Give me that damn 2-goal lead. I mean, obviously 3 goals is nice. That's like almost the game's over pretty much at that point. But yeah, if we can get an early lead on this guy, they're Toronto. They will fold. They'll fold like a bad tent, and that's what we need to do. So hopefully, we don't let them come out like a house of fire. Hopefully, we come out like a house of fire. It's our crowd. It's our house. We're up 3-1. Hopefully, we come out guns a-blazing, taking it to them, and just let them know right from the go, right from the jump. It's not meant to be. We're going home. Stop booking, golf reservations. Can they play golf in Canada? I don't know. Is it still snowing up there? Who the hell knows? It snowed like 2 days ago in Massachusetts. So I don't know if they can start booking golf lessons yet.
Yeah, listen, one of the biggest things is coming out hot. If we could draw a penalty early, how big would that be? I think my buddy Andrew, he said our penalty power play this series is like 55%. So, I mean, getting on the power play is so big for us against these guys. Our special teams has really turned it on. I think, what they talked about was Montgomery went with a, I think Posh is on the second line for power play now. And there's like almost a competition between the two power play lines. And it's really worked out. We've been pretty much on the money. So getting an early power play at the very least would be great. Staying out of the penalty box ourselves. So there's at least, we don't give Wall too much of a break. It would be big. And please, for the love of all that is holy, no too many men on the ice penalties tonight. I know the last one was kind of fluky because it went off the linesman and went back at our guys. But please, no too many men on the ice.
That'd be nice. Oh, wait. Are you guys dropping the ball here? Patrick Ryan and young Cav? Who's the defenseman for the Bruins? Because there could be a mix-up there. Is Shattenkirk in? Who's playing?
Yeah, I know.
Where are you guys?
I know. My bad. So we got so lost in the Barzone news.
That's a big
Dad,
deal.
I'll let you break it, Dad. I'll let you break it. Do you know what I'll give you the white bread, plain part of this. Lorai McAvoy, first one. Hampus Lindholm, Brandon Carlo, because we got to have our best defenseman on Lindholm's line. And then, Dad, what is that third pairing? The thing of nightmares. What's going to happen?
I don't know. Witherspoon? Is it Forbath? Is it Grizzlick?
It's Witherspoon and Grizzlick.
Oh my goodness!
There you go. Live reaction of disappointment, everybody.
Do we not ever learn? Do we never ever learn? Oh dear Lord!
Just when you thought you were gonna get away with maybe a little bit of break from Grizzlick play.
I thought it was unanimous that we're not doing Grizzlick in the playoffs anymore. What
Especially
are you doing,
after last
Montgomery? Game. I really like what Montgomery's been doing lately. Now you're just killing me, Smalls. You are killing me. Oh, dear Lord.
It's a very odd choice, especially considering the game we just had, where we almost shut out the Leafs.
Oh, if we, are lucky enough to get like a 4-goal lead, I almost hope we give up like 2 late goals that are completely Grizzlies' fault. So we just shut that down permanently,
My
barring an
dad's
injury.
my
I
dad's willing to
don't know
sacrifice
what.
Leaf goals if it means killing Grizzly.
I don't know
Yeah.
what else needs to be done to sit him in the playoffs. He's a game killer. So,
Yeah.
all
Well,
right.
listen, Patrick Ryan, he's on the similar train here as my buddy Andrew. 4-2 Bruins, which would actually be a lot of goals given up for Swayman. Like I think against this Leafs team this series, he's given up what 3 goals total, 1 goal a game.
Yeah. Well,
Yeah, so
I think he gave up 2 in one, didn't he?
I have to double check. But
He
yeah,
did. He gave up 2 in one game. Yeah. So my score tonight is going to be. Oh, I like that 4-2 score. I can't take that though. I'm gonna go. I'm gonna go 3-1. 3-1.
This is a tough game.
Bruins, obviously. 3-1 Bruins.
It's really hard to predict these games. These closeout games really tend to explode once people realize that they're going, that they might be going home and for the season. I mean, the Leafs are used to it, so maybe they won't explode. My buddy Andrew said that Swayman has a .957 save percentage this series, which is absurd. I think it's one of the best save percentages. I think he has the best save percentage, if not the best save percentage against the Leafs over the course of an entire season, like ever. So I know they showed that graphic. So my score for tonight,
Right.
I'll say. I think it's going to be a tight one. I think Wall's going to give us problems. I'm going to say 2-1 Bruins. 2-1 Bruins.
Oh,
We
wow.
close it up.
Nail biter.
I predicted 5-game
right.
series, gentleman sweep, and come on, Bruins, make me right. So here we go.
Game time, baby.
Game time.
Game time.
What do they got to do, Dad? What do they got to do to the leg?
Sweep the leg. No mercy.
No
you got
mercy.
a problem with that? No mercy.
No mercy. All right, everybody.
Let's
go Bruins.
do it.
Let's go. After the game, post game, we'll be here hopefully
Post-game.
celebrating.